first of 4 heat races here at the 7th and final round of Speedway Northwest 2013. Roger Crockett, Jake Cole, they'll get the green flag from his Justin Jones, Kelly Miller, Jay Cole, Garen Lager. They restart coming on turn 4. Here we go. Washington and Oregon on the front row. Already Oregon and Indiana winning the first two heat races from the inside. Competition Suspensions Incorporated Triple X chassis from Wilsonville, Rob Lindsay. Truman winning him. That's an award in 1985 meeting. 1904, Roger going to 05, Brent Katie. Well, Cottage Grove Speedway, for the final time of Speed Week, these drivers salute you in appreciation of your attendance tonight. We ask that you in turn salute them as they get set up for one for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your feature of the evening. Well, here you are. Gentlemen, just about ready to start, as I was mentioning, the 2005 winner, Brent Katie. Roger Drunkett winning 2004, 2003, Brent Katie winning in 2002 and 2000, Bradford 1999, Jason Sowell winning the first edition of the Speedway event here in Cottage Grove in 1998. Greg Daniels atop the flag stand, giving the signal we will be going green outside line. Greg Daniels in the front row. Cottage Grove Speedway. Who's cheering for who's cheering for Canada? Indiana. California. Washington. Oregon. We shall see which state the winner emerges from in 30 minutes. race of the season for ASCS Northwest. The one conducted with
Well, the time of the car race fans, your 20
champion, presented by Contingency Connection for the 4th time in your career. You're now tied with Steve Kent on the all-time champions list. Roger Gargan, how do you feel now?
I feel great. I mean, I don't know if anybody realizes how hard it is to have Shane Stewart come out here and beat him, you know, win 4 races. It's just incredible. Incredible car all week. The crew worked hard all week, all week, every day. And the track was really, really tricky tonight. I mean, Shane can contest, running that low on the corner and that high on the other. It is really, really hard to do that and not go off the other end. So, I had to work my tail off to try and keep him behind us tonight, and fortunately it worked out.
It seemed like the cautions were in bunches tonight versus last night. Your thoughts on some of those restarts?
Yeah, I really didn't actually like seeing the yellow flags because, this track can move around both lanes faster really easily, and when you're running second, you got nothing to lose. You're going to go to the other lane and run a restart. So, I hadn't been to lap traffic. I hadn't been up in 1 and 2 to know how good it was there on the top. And it's just really, really hard, idling around, checking out both lanes, trying to figure out where to go. And finally just decided to go off the bottom of 2 because getting a really good run off the bottom of 2, and I figured it'd be really hard for somebody to go around me. But, I actually would have liked to see less yellows get in traffic, and I'm sure Shane would have closed right up on us. We could have put on probably a little better battle in traffic, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
Well, I must congratulate you. Just a phenomenal way to close out Speedway. And then this is probably the proper moment that you would like to have going into next week up in Grace Harbor and take on the national drivers.
Yeah, absolutely. We couldn't hit a better time for them coming out here with us. And I got to thank so many people that helped us out too. Advanced Racing Suspension, Champion Racing, OFK Audience, and of course BC Motorsports, Rocket Designs, ASCS Racing, and of course the most important one probably right now is Elk Racing. And he helps us so much. And we're looking at our calendar days since we've run a car for 3/6 and 39 races. We've had like 34 top 5s. I mean, like 23 or 24. It's incredible how much he's helped our program. So we just keep smiling and go on the next one until we keep up the momentum, like I said.
Well, we're going to hold up big celebrations. So congratulations, champ.
Thank you.
All right, ready, fans, your Speedway 7, Shane Stewart. Shane, second again tonight, but I tell you what, my friend, you put all the cards on the tables. You didn't hold back anything there.
No, he just was better than we were, and he is exceptionally good here. And I thought I had something for him there mid part of the race. When he moved down 1 and 2, I was like, crap, that was my shot to get to win. Obviously passing him and staying in front of him was going to be another deal. But I was trying hard to get up here racing, and he just flat out was better than I was the 2 nights here. But just can't thank Finley Brothers and Corey. They gave me a great car tonight this week, and it's always a pleasure to come out and race with them. And Corey Batteries, CLC, Lobby, ART cars, they all did a job for the Finley guys, and I look forward to getting back in this contract for us.
That's what I was going to say. This is going to be sticking in the Northwest for a few weeks at the ASCS National Tours out there.
Actually, I'm going to go home next week and try to run the Redwood Classic 15 Pro, and I'll be back during a couple weeks back here. So, got a couple of big weeks ahead of me flying, and I'm looking forward to next week, of course, with 3G and Joker and all the guys. And of course, looking forward to getting back to the spring and hopefully we can get some wins and get out of the second place ride.
For sure. Well, safe travels to you, Shane. It's always a pleasure to have you over here. You don't get to see that often because you're a very busy man. But second place tonight, good job, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, the number 5H, Justin. First of all, apologize for introducing you to the lineup. It's 9. You probably had been wondering what the heck I was doing upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long week, so.
Yeah.
But Justin, great run for you guys. You really seem to have the bottom figured out and was able to make some passes there. Looked like tried the top side there late. Defensively on the middle, you look pretty good.
Yeah, we were all right. I was really good on the bottom. I was starting on the top, so I'm slowly getting better at it. Top 3 to 4 was all right. We were probably quicker on the bottom 3 to 4, but I just kind of ran the safe line forward.
And we didn't see all this week, but each time that we saw it, it seemed like you were always a front runner. I know you guys kind of entered a little late. Actually went there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I wish we could have ran the whole thing. Circumstances kind of didn't let us do that, but at least we can finish the weekend off.
What's the plans for you guys in the next couple of weeks? I know we got the national tour headed out here. Are you going to try to see a couple of those shows?
Yeah, we'll be here for the national show. We're taking next week off. It's our 50th anniversary. And then I think we're going to Skagit for the Nationals and then Knoxville. So it should be fun.
Well, best of luck. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, my friend.
Yep, can't wait to come back.
All right, race fans, Justin Cox in the 5H. Damn, second in Speed Week. Your thoughts on how the week went for you and how it treated you?
It was just okay. We never were very protected all week, but we didn't hear anything. It's kind of an awful year. You know what? It's too late. We're done here. So we'll just keep after it. Still got great sponsors. Still got volume grants next meeting. Top three of the week, yes. So you can rock. Worked his butt off all week to keep us on the road. So can't thank him enough. I couldn't do without him. So then everybody else that helps. There's just a ton of people that chip in and help us out. So that all day would be possible, and I could come out here and have fun.
Well, headed back to your home track here in 3 weeks' time, national tour. Getting excited for that, getting a chance to pull an upset.
Yeah, that'd be great. Actually, our stuff's been getting a little better there at so yeah, definitely good to recognize those guys. They're top notch and they hit it every night. So just keep working on ourselves and try to get better.
Well, congratulations, second place Speedway points, Henry. Have a nice day of rest and relaxation and safe travel back to the fall.
Okay, thanks, man.
All right, race fans, Henry Van Dam in Speedway points tonight. Mason Moore. Mason, you were kind of a surprise coming up here. It looked like you made every main event and you were kind of a front runner there for most of Speedway. Your thoughts on how the week treated you?
The week was great. We've gotten to redraw a bunch of times and we ended up with 2/3 or 5th a couple nights. It was a good week for us, and you just need to be in that redraw run up front. It's real hard. All these guys are really good out here. Once we were in redraw, we were fine, but once you get caught up in the heat race and you get in the back of the features, it's kind of hard to move forward and keep your momentum up. But overall, we had a great week.
Well, Mason, are we going to be seeing you in all this year, or maybe a couple times?
Yeah, I think we're going to come back up here for the national show. I don't think we'll be up in Willamette, but I think we're going to be up in Skagit. But definitely for the 2-day show here, we'll be here.
Well, congratulations, third place. Enjoy the rest of the evening and that day off. This time you don't have to focus about racing the next day, as well as a safe trip back to the Chico area.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to take next week off and regroup and get everything back ready to go for here. Let's see if we can pick up the top 5 or maybe win here in a couple weeks.
All right, sounds good, my friend. Have a safe trip back home.
Thank you, guys.
All right, race fans, Mason Moore finished.